This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Eala surges 16 spots to a career-high world number 31 after breakthrough Dubai quarterfinal run. Major shakeup hits MPBL as star-studded additions and new partnerships set stage for thrilling season. Los Angeles Lakers unveiled Pat Riley statue at Star Plaza, honoring architect of iconic Showtime era. Shakur Stevenson ready for Ryan Garcia showdown, says title not needed to make fight happen. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 23rd of February. Now, here's our roundup. The MPBL is entering a new era stacked with fresh talent, backed by a new partnership and facing a renewed crackdown on game fixing ahead of the new season. Here is Zeus Valdez with the details.
Major changes are set to shake up the MPBL as the regional league gears up for an exciting new season featuring star-studded additions and a powerful new partnership aimed at elevating Filipino basketball talent. With the entry of collegiate standouts such as Kian Baclaan, Kay Maniladi, Nick Caballero, and Mark Parks, along with former PBA stars Mark Pingris, the upcoming 8th season promises to deliver a higher level of competition and intensity. Adding to the momentum, the MPBL has formed a new partnership with leading local sportsbook Sports Plus PH, a move designed to further strengthen the league's competitive edge and enhance the overall game experience for the fans.
For me, it's a perfect partnership lang kasi we share the same vision as well as we want to add spice, no? And excited to the game for every Filipino.
Meanwhile, MPBL founder Manny Pacquiao has vowed to take a firm stand against game fixing, a controversy that has hounded the league in previous seasons. Pacquiao assured that stricter monitoring measures will be implemented to ensure that game fixing will no longer have a place in the MPBL. He also urged players to immediately report any individuals who attempt to influence or manipulate game results. The sports icon also plans to adopt a new system similar to the NBA, where games are rigorously reviewed and those found guilty of game manipulation are held accountable.
Huwag din ang pasukan yung mga game fixing na yan. Masisira lang yung buhay nyo. Kayo lang ginagamit ng mga nagsisindikato dyan. Huwag kayong matakot isumbong sa amin. Kahit pa sikreto lang, hindi naman namin sasabihin na kayo sumbong. Kami na bahala noon. No? Kami na bahala mag-take action for that mga illegal yung game fixing na yan.
Beyond local competition, Pacquiao is also eyeing international expansion with plans to grow the MPBL brand across various countries in Asia.
Our vision is to widen the scope of MPBL, not only in the Philippines but thinking about for Asia also.
Reporting for the Scorecard, Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Eala has surged to a new career high, world number 31 in the latest Women's Tennis Association rankings, climbing 16 spots after a breakthrough quarterfinal run at the Dubai Tennis Championships. At just 20 years old, Eala is knocking on the door of the top 30 and firmly establishing herself among the sport's rising elite. Here's Sheila Salaysay with the details.
The surge is real and it's getting louder. Eala has rocketed to a new career high, world number 31 in the latest Women's Tennis Association rankings, leaping 16 spots after a breakthrough quarterfinal finish at the Dubai Tennis Championships. At just 20 years old, Eala is now closer than ever to the top 30 and firmly entrenched among the sport's rising elite. Dubai was more than a deep run, it was a declaration. Competing in one of the strongest fields outside the Grand Slams, the Filipina standout delivered the biggest win of her season, stunning world number 8 Jasmine Paulini in emphatic fashion. She followed it up with a composed victory over Sorana Surstea after advancing past Hailey Baptiste, who retired due to injury. Her Her run ended against world number 4 Coco Gauff, but the quarterfinal appearance, worth 215 ranking points, underscored her growing ability to compete deep into premier-level tournaments. The result erased the disappointment of an early exit at the Qatar Open and capped a strong Middle East swing that also featured a quarterfinal finish at the Dubai Open. Earlier this season, she reached the semifinals of the ASB Classic in Auckland and continued building momentum through 6 tournaments in 2026. Now ranked 5th in Asia, Eala trays only Elena Rybakina, Naomi Osaka, Zheng Qinwen, and Wang Xinyu elite company that highlights just how far she has come. She also extends her mark as the highest-ranked women's singles player in Philippine tennis history, and the recognition is pouring in. Dubai champion Jessica Pegula, who defeated Elina Svitolina in the finals, praised Eala's poise and the electric support she draws from Filipino fans worldwide. Even 22-time Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic has publicly commended her maturity and presence on tour. Next up is the Sunshine Double in the United States, the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wales, and followed by the Miami Open, where Eala made her breakthrough run last season. From top 100 to top 50, now world number 31. Alex Eala isn't just climbing the rankings, she's steadily forcing her way into the global spotlight, one statement tournament at a time. Reporting for the Scorecard, Sheila Salaysay, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Filipino-American guard Mikey Williams is set for a return to the PBA after reportedly reaching a one-year deal with the Converge Fiber Xers ahead of the Season 50 Commissioner's Cup. According to Abante Bilyonaryo Group Sports Insider Homer Saison, the 6'2" Williams has agreed to terms with Converge, formalizing his move to the Fiber Xers. The two-time PBA champion is expected to strengthen Converge's backcourt, lining up alongside Juan Gomez de Leano, Alex Stockton, and Deshaun Winston. Converge previously acquired Williams' playing rights from TNT Tropang Giga in a trade that sent Jordan Heading the other way, clearing the path for his transfer. Williams last played in the PBA during the Season 48 Governor's Cup, where he helped TNT capture the title with a 6-game finals win over Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. He has since been sidelined due to a contract dispute. Most recently, the 34-year-old suited up for Strong Group Athletics Pilipinas in the 2025 Dubai International Basketball Championship. Parif Southridge School carved its name into the record books, becoming the first guest team to win a UAAP Baseball Championship, dominating De La Salle Zobel 11-1 in Game 2 to clinch the Season 88 high school crown. It capped a stunning turnaround for the Admirals, who faced elimination with 3 games left in the eliminations. 1 out, then edged National University Nazareth School in a playoff to reach the finals. Finals MVP Amiel Belgar delivered back-to-back complete games, allowing just 4 hits and 1 run in the clincher. Zobel, the league's most decorated program, was limited to 4 hits. Meantime, the NU Nazareth finished 3rd, while defending champion University of Santo Tomas placed 4th. Filipino pole vaulter EJ Obiena finished 6th out of 10 at the meeting Levin Hots de France Pas de Calais, clearing 5.70 meters for the 3rd straight meet. Despite missing the podium, Obiena outjumped 4 ranked rivals, including world number 4 Sam Kendricks and world number 10 Chris Nielsen. Greece's Emmanuel Karalis won gold with a 6-meter clearance and now ranks 2nd in the world behind Armand Duplantis. Obiena, currently world number 12, is chasing a spot in the World Athletics Indoor Championships in Toronto. Obiena will compete next at the Orlen Copernicus Cup as he looks to hit the 5.90-meter qualifying standard. The Los Angeles Lakers have unveiled a statue of Pat Riley at Star Plaza, honoring the architect of the franchise's iconic Showtime era. The 8-foot bronze statue stands between Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson, the twin pillars of the Lakers' 5 championships in the 1980s. Riley, who led Los Angeles to 4 NBA titles as head coach after starting as an assistant, won 6 total championships with the Lakers and helped redefine the league with their fast-paced, flashy style. Lakers governor Jeannie Buss and several Showtime legends were present at the ceremony celebrating Riley's lasting impact on the franchise and the NBA. Shakur Stevenson says he is ready for a future showdown with Ryan Garcia and does not need a title on the line to make it happen. Speaking on The Zone, Stevenson reacted to Garcia's WBC welterweight championship victory over Mario Barrios, calling it one of the strongest performances of Garcia's career. The win lifts Garcia to 25-2 with 20 knockouts and marks a major rebound moment. Unbeaten at 25-0 with 11 knockouts, Stevenson suggested the two stars could meet at a catchweight in 2026. Garcia previously suffered a loss to Rolando Romero and served a suspension after a positive test ahead of his fight with Devin Haney. Stevenson also questioned whether voluntary anti-doping association testing was in place for the Barrios bout, and The Zone confirmed that it was. The two fighters later crossed paths backstage and signaled mutual interest in making the fight happen. When we return, analyst Jay Mercado breaks down Volleyball's highly anticipated arrival with TNT Tropang 5G and what the towering big man brings to the franchise. All that and more when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. From fit and chemistry to expectations on both ends of the floor, we break down the highly anticipated stint of NBA player Volleyball with TNT Tropang 5G and what the towering big man brings to the franchise. Joining us is basketball analyst Jay Mercado. Jay, good evening and welcome back to the show.
Anton, good evening.
We've seen some videos of Volleyball practicing with TNT at Moro Lorenzo in Ateneo. How do you think he will fit with Coach Shot Reyes and his system as well as the existing players? Of course, big shoes to fill because Rondae Hollis-Jefferson was a perfect fit with that TNT franchise. How do you think Volleyball is going to adapt to the Filipino style of play?
Well, there are two definitions of fit, no? The first one is fit, whether chemistry-wise, pwede ba dyan sa talk and text, I don't see that as a problem. Shot Reyes will find a way to make sure that Ball will be will have proper chemistry with the team at magsaset siya ng design siya ng play specifically for him where he will be most effective. He has proven naman na he can score both from inside and outside, and his experience in the NBA will serve him well. The other fit that I'm concerned of is his physical fitness. So I'm not sure if he is in game shape, no. But of course, talking text has around 2 or 3 weeks to be able to put him in that kind of condition, no. At least PBA condition man lang. You have to remember, Volleyball used to average around 12-13 minutes in the NBA. Dito sa PBA, he's expected to triple that, around 35-36 minutes a game. So that's going to be a very difficult journey that he has to go through in the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was a little bit concerned about because Rondae Hollis-Jefferson was the type of import na ayaw magpasab. He wanted to play the whole game. There were some games that he played the entire 48 minutes on the floor for TNT, especially in several finals games. Now you have Volleyball, whose best season was when he played for Orlando, and he averaged a little bit over 9 points per game. It's great that you pointed that out because he's going from a role player to being the centerpiece, the star player. Tingin mo ba may chance na mag-evolve itong si Ball? I mean, he is only just 26 years old.
And the keyword there is 26 years old. He's that young, so he will be able to adjust, no? Ang ano lang dito is he mentally capable of actually being the centerpiece of the team. Physically, I don't see that as a problem. Yung mental part, no, kaya ba niya? Handa ba siya for that part? Does he have the maturity to be able to carry the team who expects a lot from him? tandaan natin, Talk and Text is on a revenge mission.
Yeah.
Last year, San Miguel, tinalo sila ng Grand Slam chances nila. No? This year, San Miguel lang ang pwede mag-Grand Slam. So this is a perfect setup for them to be able to exact vengeance to prevent San Miguel from winning the Grand Slam this year.
So now, my other concern about ball is, syempre, TNT was able to achieve so much success with RHJ. And like I was saying earlier, he fit like a glove. It was the perfect fit. Now you have ball coming in. Saan ba siya maglalaro? Sa loob o sa labas? Because I'm seeing a lot of videos of him just playing on the outside. And so I think he might need to play on the inside and hope that he doesn't become some sort of like spectacle. He's an NBA player. He's the son of Manute Ball. So what do you think his game will be pagdating niya sa PBA when he finally sees action for TNT?
TNT's game naman has always been reliant on their outside shooting, no? So very particular sila doon, whether it's Ronde, Hollis, Jefferson as their import, or with all the locals. So normally all 5 players can shoot from the outside. So kahit yung mga sentro nila, whether it's Poy Eram, or Brandon Gambenas Ross or Kelly Williams have been shooting from the outside, only just to prevent the big men, particularly Junior Fajardo, San Miguel, to step out as well so that medyo luluwag na konti ilalim. I don't expect anything much different, especially if ball proves to be an effective scorer from the outside. But there will be occasions siguro wherein he'll be expected to post up. He's not going to be the tallest player in the PBA Biz Conference. No? It's going to be Sam Deguera of Macau Black Bears. But we don't know yet sino ang ipapasok na import ng Macau Black Bears kasi they're only allowed to play 1 import.
Yes, and Sam Deguera is like twice Volleyball's size. Kasi malaking mama din yon si Sam Deguera. Now, Jay, while you're here, and since we're talking about TNT, I want to talk about a player that used to play for TNT, Mikey Williams. Finally, that saga is over and he will be returning to the PBA for Converge, finally agreeing to a deal. How do you think this will unfold now that Mikey is back in the PBA?
Converge will be very scary. They'll be top contenders right now. I'm penciling them already as a Final Four contender and most likely a finalist also. No? Malaking bagay yun. It will depend on their import lang talaga kung how effective he will be as far as the system is concerned of Coach Delta Pineda. Pero looking at their roster, especially their starting 5 unit na locals lang, wag lang muna natin isama yung import, ang bigat, no? You have Arana, you have Justin Baltazar, you have Calvin Abueva, Juan Gomez Liliano, and Mikey Williams, no? Doon pa lang, pamatayin na, walang kanyan, walang tapon eh. Of course, defense would be suspect, no? Medyo baka Coach Delta will have to tool this team to become more of a defensive unit, which has always been their problem, no? In the past couple of conferences. But malaking bagay talaga how that import will fit in. Mikey Williams will deliver a lot for Converge, no? Again, similar to Volleyball, problema natin kay Mikey Williams is he in game shape. When you mentioned that earlier in the news that we last saw him with the SGA team, and he wasn't exactly 100% fit yung time na yun, no? But knowing Mikey and knowing how capable he is of recovering, of coming back, even at 34 years old, he is most likely going to be in proper shape already by the time na umabot na sa midway into the conference.
I remember during our previous discussions on the show, we were talking about Dave Ildefonso coming back, or rather finally playing in the PBA, naging Mikey Williams. So as a last question, Mikey Williams, what kind of role do you see him playing with Converge? Because syempre, ayaw mo naman na ma-diminish yung role ni Juan Gomez Deliano who has been playing so well. And then you have a Calvin Abueva coming in. Magiging go-to guy ba itong si Mikey Williams? Will he be more of like that veteran presence? What do you think his role will be, Jay?
The way I see it, no, pwedeng interchange ni Coach Delta si Juan at saka si Mikey at the point guard position. Interchangeable yan, no? But I feel more confident if if Mikey will probably play the point, no, and Juan will play the number 2 position because Mikey can score anytime he wants, no, and kumbaga ba, he needs that ball to be able to be effective. Si Juan Gomez Iliani, because he moves well a lot, no, and does a lot of other things like rebounding and then penetrations, no, can actually is more of a 2 more than a 1, no? Even back during his UP days, he was playing na 2 positions. Si June Manso yung point guard ng UP ng time na yun eh. So, pag titignan mo, pag ang mangyayari dito, Mikey Williams will probably serve as a leader of the team. No, a silent leader. Calvin Abueva will be the vocal leader. But at the end of everything, when the chips are down, expect anyone from Juan or Mikey to deliver the crucial basket.
All right, very exciting times for Converge, and we will hold on to your vision na yun nga, potential finals contender. Ito Converge with Mikey Williams in the fold. Jay, thank you so much again for joining us on the show.
Thanks, Anton, for having me.
Up next, the PBL action is getting intense as teams are trying to secure an early playoff spot in the All-Filipino Conference. We will break down the upcoming matchups when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. It's a clash of redemption and response in Week 3 of the 2026 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference as the Akari Power Chargers take on the Next-Led Chameleons at the Phil Oil Playtime Center in San Juan. Now, both teams have something to prove in a tight playoff race. Next-Led is coming off its first loss of the conference, a setback that ended its unbeaten start. Now, the Chameleons aim to show it was only a temporary slip. Coach Ettore Guidetti is expected to field his regular core with MJ Phillips and Janelle Cheng alongside Brooke Van Sickle, Myla Pablo, Kiara Permentilla, and Lian De Guzman, while Bang Pineda provides steady support. But Akari is desperate and dangerous. The Power Chargers remain winless, but Coach Tina Salak is relying on Ivy Laxina and Gretzel Soltones with support from Fifi Sharma, Seth Domingo, and setter Mars Alba as they look to turn hard lessons into a breakthrough performance. In a single round-robin format where every match matters, there is no room for another slip. Akari versus Next-Led is a statement match with everything at stake. Meanwhile, redemption takes center stage as the PLDT high-speed hitters renew their rivalry with the Cignal Super Spikers. PLDT enters the match unbeaten and seeking payback for a straight sets loss to Cignal in the previous conference, a result that derailed their title bid. At 3-0, the high-speed hitters can move closer to an outright semifinal berth behind Sabby Davison, with Kim D, Majoy Baron, Mika Reyes, and setters Kim Fajardo and Angge Alcantara leading a deep and balanced lineup. But Cignal remains in the top 4 hunt. Vanny Gandler looks to bounce back with Erica Santos and Jel Cayuna steering an attack capable of turning the nightcap into a grind. So it's payback, positioning, and pride. PLDT versus Cignal, a rivalry that never goes quiet. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.